Matthew 11, verse 28. Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you, and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest unto your souls. For my yoke is easy, and my burden is light. HALALYAM la YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA QADASH. Double honors unto my apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well and teach well, orderly and fervently through the Spirit. To the YAHAWAH, my fellow laborers, risking their lives and freeing to push this word out in truth and sincerity. To the YAHAWAH, listening and learning, being doers of the word and abiding in the faith. And to the speckled birds scattered abroad that look like the other nations, where are truly Yasharallah through the Spirit. Shalom Barakatam. This is your brother Ariyah from the GMS Orlando camp. And I just want to make a lesson on something I was meditating on, inspired by, what brothers was going into the, last night at camp. All right. Brothers mentioned Sirach chapter 6. All right, going into wisdom, which, Lord's will, we're going to read that. Okay. How, basically this truth keeps us in check. The fear of YAHAWASHI keeps us on that path, on the straight and narrow path, and keeps us from engaging in the things of the world, engaging in madness and folly. Okay. Like the scriptures say in Isaiah 59, he that departeth from evil, he that departeth from wickedness, maketh himself a prey, roughly paraphrasing. We're looked at as fools. We're looked at like we're crazy, when all we're doing is upholding righteousness. All we're doing is following after YAHAWASHI and not following the multitude to do evil. And yet we're the bad guys somehow. We're the crazy ones, but that's a part of this walk. That's the condition of the battle, is that you will be shunned. You will be, betrayed, excommunicated, looked down upon. We're the meek and the lowly of the earth. Starting with really mainly the elect of Yasharallah, because 2/3 of our people are a part of the world. They fully embrace the madness and wickedness and folly. Like the scriptures say, folly is set in great dignity. So if you are actually trying to be righteous, okay, you're crazy. But if you're going along with the get along, doing as thou wilt and all that, right? That's how it's supposed to be, And through the Spirit, we understand, especially now, that the ways of this world, they don't amount to anything but death. These are the ways of death. The ways of the world are the ways of death. The ways of YAHAWASHI are the ways of life. Turning away, repenting from all the wickedness and evil that we were engaging in, the ways that we used to think. Okay, that is the path that leads to life. And the fear of YAHAWASHI is what keeps us on that path. That's what sets us straight, knowing that there's consequences for our wickedness. If we were to just continue in sin willfully and proudly, the fear of YAHAWASHI lets you know, like, hey, the Lord is in control. He could really F me up, So why would I do the things that are displeasing unto him? Especially knowing what we know. All right, knowing that we have YAHAWASHI, we have mercy and forgiveness of sins, knowing YAHAWASHI's story, what he's done for us, knowing what's in store for us, understanding prophecy, understanding that this ain't the end all be all. We have the kingdom of heaven to look forward to, you know. And I'm gonna title this spiritual chain gang, right? Because we're in a spiritual chain gang. All right, this is what a chain gang is, right? A chain gang or road gang is a group of prisoners chained together to perform menial or physically challenging work as a form of punishment. Okay? It said, there was another definition that I wanted to grab. Well, you get the point, right? So a chain gang, basically, you know, they're chained together. They have shackles on them, okay? And they got to move as a group. They got to move as a unit, you know, shackled together. You know, you see they got the ball and chains, and they're prisoners, and they are pretty much forced to work, forced to labor. You know, we was going into that last night as well. You know, going into how we're prisoners of hope. We're captive exiles in a land far from our home. Okay, far from Israel, far from, you know, Jerusalem. Okay, exiled out of our land with our enemies taking root there and polluting it, defiling our heritage, right? Defiling, you know, the holy things. Okay, and we're in prison. We're in maximum security here in Babylon the Great, America. Okay, literally, but through the spirit, we're in a chain gang because, you know, and the world sees you like, yeah, you're in a literal chain gang. Like, look at those niggas locked up with their stripes on, you know, with their tools in their hand, and they gotta work, they gotta labor and do this and that. But through the spirit, you know, with the eyesight, we see that we're in a spiritual chain gang. We're spiritual prisoners, okay, prisoners of hope. It's YAHAWASHI that put us in this position, really for our benefit, okay, going into, you know, the fear of the Lord, all right, keeping us, you know, together, keeping us in that position where you're pretty much, you're forced to do right. You're forced to keep your head on straight, okay? Hey, one guy tries to veer off and do some other shit, you're locked up. We're locked together. We're locked in. So I'm gonna pull you back right, back on on course, and vice versa. You know. You know, we all gotta move as a body. We gotta move as a group, and we're all, you know, held to that position, held to that standard of, you know, this is the work that we got to do, this is the road that we got to walk, you know, and we're staying in line. So YAHAWASHI got us in a spiritual chain gang, you know. And let me read this. Okay, let me read this again. Matthew 11:28. Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Because in this society, man, we're very heavy laden. We're very much so burdened and vexed every single day. from our jobs, the people that we're dealing with, finances. Everything is vanity and vexation of spirit. But YAHAWASHI said, hey, in me ye might have peace. I have overcome the world. Although in the world you have tribulation, in me you have peace. And it's here saying, hey, come unto me, all ye that labor. Return to your first love, man. What the hell is this shit? So like it's some random pop-up. I might have accidentally clicked on an ad. But hey, pretty much we're returning unto to our first love, returning to this to the truth. Like the scriptures say, the birds will resort unto their like, right? So will the truth return unto them that practice in her. And we are being given, relief of our pain, relief of our suffering through the word of YAHAWASHI, through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI. Right? It says, take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest unto your souls. Likewise, we're meek and lowly. We're in the trenches, at the bottom of the totem pole in society. The Lord is dealing with the lowly men of Israel. And there's a reason why the Lord has us in this position, is to humble us, and keep us understanding that, look, it's not about all the glitz and glamour. It's not about the goodies and the gimmicks. It's not about what you possess materialistically. It's about what you possess through the Spirit, what the Lord has given you through the Spirit. Okay? It's about the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that you are cherishing and utilizing. Otherwise we would have all that shit and be blinded. We would have all the goodies and be distracted, man. Because this world is nothing but distraction. Hey, because, this world really, it's a balance, right? It's a balance. Because the Lord don't require much of us for real. All he requires is obedience. He makes it simple. And he makes it simple for us. But Jake want to overcomplicate things. Really, Jake in the world is through. You know how many hoops you got to jump through just to be... You got to go above and beyond. Damn near kill yourself. Work 2-3 jobs. Jump through hoops just to have some semblance of financial stability. Just to have some semblance of a life. A desirable, good-looking position in Babylon. Hey, with the truth, you understand that all that shit is nothing. That it's all meaningless. The Lord done made it simple for us. So why would you overcomplicate your life? Chasing after vanity. All this shit is going to pass away. All this shit is meaningless. And you killing yourself to do what? Slave through the week to enjoy a couple of moments on the weekend, Saturday night, maybe Friday night, just to go back to the same bullshit every single week. Now we are suffering in very much so the same way as 2/3 of our people, but it's for righteousness' sake though. And we're not chasing those corruptible crowns just to get some women for one night on a weekend, just to hit a rental up, hit up Enterprise and be like, yeah, I'm a roll through downtown and this shit, they're not gonna know. what hit them. They're going to be like, damn, nigga, you're going to have to bring that shit back Sunday morning or Sunday afternoon, okay? And hop back in that damn Camry and take your ass to the plantation Monday. All that drinking that you're doing, you're going to give yourself a damn headache. You're going to throw up. You're going to embarrass yourself. And your ass going to be right back on that hamster wheel Monday morning, bright and early. We're not doing what we do, okay, for a corruptible reward. What we're suffering for, what we're toiling and laboring for, right, to get to the highways and hedges and preach the word of YAHAWASHI while the rest of the world is in gross darkness, we're laboring for incorruption, for immortality, for the kingdom. Okay, verse 30, for my yoke is easy and my burden is light. And in the flesh, it don't feel easy, It don't feel good, it don't feel easy. But the Lord is telling us, look, hey, if you faint in the day of adversity, your strength is small. And strength coming from heaven. It's the spirit that quickeneth. The flesh profiteth nothing. If you have YAHAWASHI on your side, can't nothing stop you. The Lord made it clear. He made it plain for us. This is Luke chapter 13, verse 23. Then said one unto him, Lord, are there few that be saved? And he said unto them, strive to enter in at the strait gate, that's straight and narrow. For many, I say unto you, will seek to enter in and shall not be able. Right. That's another thing that we was talking about. For many are called, but few are chosen. There's a broad way which leadeth unto death and destruction that everybody's walking towards. Gladly and pridefully, blissfully unaware of what lies at the end of that path that they walk in. That very broad way. Everyone's welcome. But the path that we're walking is that straight and narrow. Fire on one side, water on another. Okay? And you got to make sure that you on top of your shit and you standing firm. And you trusting in YAHAWASHI every step of the way. There was a lot of people that have been called that got that knock on the door and didn't open or casted it away and took it for granted or abused it. The few that were chosen to return, be reactivated, and endure to the end, the Lord's will, we're part of that number. That's what this is about. That's who this is about. The ones that YAHAWASHI is not ashamed to call his brothers, his brethren. Hey, because unto us, this is given. It's not given to everybody. You're rare. You're not normal. You're not like everyone else. You're special. Okay, these are the things that you have to tell yourself. And these are the things that are true. Lord's will, we may be a part of that number. And so, so we rejoice when we feel vexation, when we get pissed off at the world and the shit that we're dealing with. Hey, rejoice at that, because you remember and you understand that YAHAWASHI is in control and is keeping you from getting distracted. It's keeping you from getting comfortable here in Babylon. Okay? Because you could be a damn crash out. You could be running in an unprofitable, endless race to try to climb up the corporate ladder or make all this money, achieve your dreams in Babylon. You on a damn hamster where you're going nowhere. And you could end up being a damn crash out. Throwing your life away. Because you trusted in the bullshit. You trusted in these lies. In the deceptions of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. You know? The Lord's will, that's not us. Okay? Where we're going somewhere. Every step that we're taking, we're making progress. We're moving forward. You know? So Sirach 6:22, for wisdom is according to her name, and she is not manifest unto many. Give ear, my son, receive my advice, and refuse not my counsel, and put thy feet into her fetters, and thy neck into her chain. See? So we're a part of that spiritual chain gang. The world sees us, they're miserable prisoners. You know, believing in a fairy tale book. Oh, you niggas really think that, you know, there's going to be a second coming of this guy you call YAHAWASHI, and you're going to get spiritual powers like Dragon Ball Z, and you're going to get new bodies, and the UFOs are actually chariots of God, and the Edomites, the so-called white people, and the other heathen nations are going to go into slavery under y'all. Nigga, get back to making my coffee. Nigga, get back to washing them dishes. Or nigga, get back on that ladder, okay, and fix that shit. Get back in that forklift, right? That's how the nations see us. That's how these people see us. You know? Just a bunch of disgruntled, nappy-headed Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Right? That believe in fairy tales. But the reality is, they're incredulous. Just because they don't believe in the truth, does that mean that the truth is no longer the truth? The truth is not determined based on how many people believe it. That's the thing about this. That's a powerful thing about BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, is that his will is going to be done regardless of how anybody feels about it. And that's why we're so confident. Like the brother RAWCHAA says, shouldn't no nigga in the world have more confidence than you. These niggas have confidence in bullshit. These niggas fell for PPP loans. They took out PPP loans saying it's free money. These niggas went over goddamn Chevy Chase and cashed out a check that they wrote for themselves and thought it was free money. Thought it was an infinite money glitch. These are retards. We're dealing with retards. You really care about what a retard thinks? Like, dead ass serious. Do we really care about what retards think about us? Do we really care about what the basis of men, the so-called white man, that literally has sex with dogs and horses, that literally doesn't even wash his legs, doesn't even have basic hygiene? Do we really care about what these people in the world think about us? Absolutely not. Shouldn't nobody have more confidence than a brother in the truth, period. And our confidence is in our lively hope, sure word of prophecy. YAHAWAH, we stand stiffly for him. We in that spiritual chain gang. And we wouldn't have it any other way. The Lord is keeping us in line. And we're laboring, and we're building this. We're being built up. Strengthening the body. Moving as a unit, coming together as a group. and getting work done. Denying ourselves, denying our desires and the flesh, the shit that it wants to please itself in the world, right? And embracing the truth, embracing BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. It said, give ear, my son, receive my advice, and refuse not my counsel, and put thy feet into her fetters, and thy neck into her chain. You got to bound yourself with this. You got to lock yourself into this. You got to be a prisoner of hope, a prisoner of BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. Bow down thy shoulder and bear her, and be not grieved with her bonds. Hey, his burden is easy and his yoke is light. It's like it ain't even nothing weighing us down. This ain't a burden to us. This is what we want. This is our life. This is all we desire. This is our duty. This is our first love. So we done lock that chain on our necks and feet, and we don't even feel it. It's not weighing us down. The truth isn't a burden to us. Like, damn, I really wanted that pepperoni pizza. Nigga, I don't want that shit. No way. Nasty ass pork. We don't even want it. Okay? We don't even want all millions of dollars. We don't even want it. We don't even want a jet set in this society. We don't want any of the pleasures of this kingdom, of this damn wicked ass world. We don't even want this darkness. Okay? It says, bow down thy shoulder and bear her, and be not grieved with her bonds. Come unto her with thy whole heart, and keep her ways with all thy power. Search and seek, and she shall be made known unto thee. And when thou hast got hold of her, let her not go. For at the last thou shalt find her rest, and that shall be turned to thy joy. Then shall her fetters be a strong defense for thee, and her chains a robe of glory. For there is a golden ornament upon her, and her bands are purple lace. So these, what look like burdens, what look like, things that are holding us back to the untrained, uninitiated eye and ears, okay, is really turned into that armor, that full armor, really turned into that pure jewelry, pure everything, pure defense. Then her fetters shall be a strong defense for thee, and her chains a robe of glory. For there is a golden ornament upon her, and her bands are purple lace. Thou shalt put her on as a robe of honor, and shalt put her about thee as a crown of joy. So right now we use spiritual chain gang, but soon we gonna be that dominion, domicile of kings, kingdom of immortal elect men and women. So I just wanted to go into that. It was on my spirit, Pray this is edifying, exhorting, and uplifting to the spirit and power of BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. So YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI QADASH QADASH bestowed upon me to bring out this lesson and push forth this word. Keep pushing, keep praying, keep fasting, keep enduring, keep striving for the truth unto death, and YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI shall fight for thee, and keep abiding in the faith. Abad Babal, Kwam Yashua, stay strong, we're almost home. Shalom Barakim Lahabachayim, meaning peace and blessings to the elect. YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI, Rektazah, may be a part of that number. May the blessing of election be upon all your households, the water for tuning in. Alright. And blessings, honor, glory, and power be unto YAHAWAH YAHAWASHI, Sam Yad Wa Lawalam Yam, always and forever. Shalom.